The Philippines, an archipelago composed of more than 7,100 islands, with almost 100 million inhabitants, and a sustained economic growth during the last few years, has without a doubt a promising future. To maintain this growth, it needs to resolve important development challenges, to broaden the coverage of education, to improve the coverage of the public health care, or to implement public policies. These are some of the challenges that the country has to face to reduce the population living below poverty level and to improve the quality of living of its citizens. Although these are important challenges, the tenacity and determination of the Filipino people is immense. For the past 20 years, the Spanish cooperation in the Philippines, together with the Philippine government, along with civil society, has been contributing in this important endeavor. We share this vision and are optimistic of the results.
During this period, numerous relevant projects have been implemented through the different channels, such as bilateral, multilateral, and through non-government organizations. The Spanish cooperation in the Philippines maintains bilateral relationship, working hand in hand with Philippine institutions that function in the national, provincial, and local level. In addition to implementing these, the Spanish cooperation maintains a genuine partnership with NGOs for the implementation of development projects. In the Philippines, nearly a third of the total contribution of Spanish cooperation is channeled through civil society organizations. Currently, there are more than 14 Spanish NGOs implementing projects together with Philippine NGOs, in particular municipalities and barangays across the country. Because the fight against poverty is not just a task for governments, but implies an active role in society. In the Philippines, the Spanish cooperation has elected to strengthen its relationship with UN agencies to ensure that the Millennium Development Goals are achieved. With a contribution of 22 million euros, Spain has grown to become one of the leading bilateral donors in the United Nations system in the Philippines.
In addition to these actions, the Spanish cooperation in the Philippines maintains an important contribution on humanitarian and emergency assistance. The Philippines is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. Thus, it has significant seismic and volcanic activity. The territory is routinely exposed to tropical storms and typhoons, and that makes it one of the most vulnerable countries in the world. Spanish cooperation contributes to the Philippine authorities in the care of victims and collaborates with them in the prevention, mitigation, and disaster recovery. In this field, Spain is one of the main partners of the Philippines. Spain has demonstrated this during recent heavy flooding caused by Tropical Storm Sendong.
To be more efficient in its actions, the Spanish cooperation has defined priority sectors and areas of geographical concentration in the country. These areas are Bicol Region, Luzon Island, Mindanao Island with special focus in Caraga Region, and Zamboanga, an area with evident potential but with the lowest development index of the country. The Spanish cooperation focuses on 4 priority sectors: governance, education, health, and peace process. However, these sectors will be revised and reduced in accordance with the international agreements signed by Spain to achieve effectiveness in the development aid. A new country strategy plan of the Spanish cooperation is under negotiation that will grant to the Philippines a decisive role. Although we prefer to talk about quality before quantity, we should give some numbers on account of the important resources carried out in the Philippines. During the past 4 years, 111 millions of euros have been addressed to the Philippines through official development aid, around 6 billions of pesos. But what really matters for the Spanish cooperation are the people, the Filipinos and Filipinas who are behind each of our projects and activities. They are the main protagonists that give meaning to our work and our main reason for being. There are many, but each and every one of them is important and indispensable to us. People with difficulties, problems, and without many opportunities, but also people with great potential and with unwavering dreams that we make ours too. From Spanish cooperation in the Philippines, we would like to pay homage to all these through the eyes of two exceptional photographers, such Jose Manuel Navia and Vijay Villafranca.
They have visited and explored each and every project of ours, and with the magic of their lenses, have shared their vision of Spanish cooperation in the Philippines, while also showcasing and reflecting scenes of the wonderful country that is the Philippines.
Al revisar ahora las fotografías de esta exposición, me es fácil recordar el verdadero placer y el honor que fue para mí que me invitasen a participar en este proyecto. El poder acompañar a los hombres y a las mujeres de la cooperación española en Filipinas en su quehacer diario y unirme como uno más a sus rutinas fue la mejor manera de poder conocer a fondo la realidad de este país y sobre todo la mejor manera de poder conocer a fondo todo lo que España a través de la cooperación está haciendo allí. Los hombres y mujeres de Filipinas son fantásticos, además de muy simpáticos, son hospitalarios, muy acogedores, son gente que te hacen sentir realmente bien. Y este es un país con muchísimas posibilidades, pero también con grandes carencias. Tiene una población muy joven, con una edad media muy baja y con falta de trabajo, es un país que no tiene demasiados recursos, etc. Y todo ello hace que la cooperación sea especialmente importante.
I think it was very interesting on how ACID intertwined their projects with helping the marginalized sector and also the communities in Bicol and the Caraga region. It wasn't only the type of help or project that, you know, people will just drop off what they can or what they have received as donations and then leave. ACID was more on engaging the community with regards to their problem areas, such as sometimes like education, environmental awareness, and also stability within their businesses, within their area of livelihood. So yes, it was very interesting for me, and especially on how I illustrated all these projects in my pictures.
Both visions join with one objective in mind: the profound admiration of all those beneficiaries behind our projects, as is the case of Manuel. Manuel Feolino is one of the countless beneficiaries of projects of the Spanish cooperation, thanks to the support and funding provided by ACID, the Gubat Abaca Producers Cooperative, of which Manuel is a member, has been able to acquire machinery for the treatment, extraction, and processing of the fiber. Thanks to Manuel and people like him, this important resource generates a better life for the Filipinos. From the Spanish cooperation, it is a privilege to share our activities with people like Manuel. The Philippines continue to present challenges on further development. Multiple problems are faced on a day-to-day basis. But in spite of this, it shows a promising future as we assure the Philippine government authorities and civil society that they can count on the collaboration of Spanish cooperation. For all of us in Spanish cooperation, it is a great honor to work in partnership with our beloved brother nation. Muchas gracias. Thank you. Maraming salamat po.